I'm back up in this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? For the 9, whatever the fuck, you know? I ain't dead yet, you know what I'm saying? This is my real luck, niggas. I was a dead man, walking they say, so every night I hit the J, load up, AK, and post up in the window till come day. Anyway, hey, I feel the pain back simmering in my brain, but thoughts of death cloud my mind as my niggas is gone away. Many clips and 24 grips is packed, but really who got my back? Fade. Now that them niggas didn't hit the grave, I'm killing them up for the old days. 24 ways and a 24 sack of that purple bush should make me sicker than sick. And it can get ripped up cannibal if you wish, cause nigga, it's EBK every day, all day to the day I die. I'm creeping through your set with a mini Mac 10 AR-15 Ruger with a 12 gauge pump in the trunk and a black beanie disguise. The nigga that you can't see just cause of them blocks still oaks over my eyes. Crap, like a black cat through the Mac with a Mac 10 on my lap and a fat sack of that shit. Took a hit of that shit and seen some niggas with a 4-fit, so I let them have it. Ounces of OE4, oh no, those Indonesia split. And a 9mm for the nigga that'll dump and pump one in your bitch. You put her in the grave with a empty 40-ounce bottle and don't look for drip. Then bounce to the ounce and a lack with a Mac and a fat sack of that Indo shit. I'm sicker than sick, them niggas they gotta admit when I grab my shit, you ease the bone or get caught for the hot one, nigga, so rest in peace. Call me Agent Double O, smoke block. I got that 9mm Glock and ready to put one in your knot. Rest in peace. Call me Agent Double O, smoke block. I got that 9mm Glock and ready to put one in your knot. Rest in peace. Call me Agent Double O, smoke block. I got that 9mm Glock and ready to put one in your knot. Rest in peace. Just call me Agent Double O, smoke block. I got that 9mm Glock from the reps to the depths of the double O smoke block. With a Glock in a pocket full of that set shit. Better wear a bulletproof vest when I'm at your set. Better pack you a tech cause I'm at your neck with a clip full of that shit. Nigga, don't trip when I put one in your dick. That rip gut cannibal Hannibal shit. Nigga, nuts and guts all over my chest and stomach. Running to the lack, give my strap in the back. Twist me up for a sack and I'm back at the Gordon block. Kicking it with maniac, the nigga that a maniac. Sicker than sick when the clip's in progress. Put them on the ground with a brain full of them nice slugs and read them in Reader's Digest. I found a new love trickling in my brain. Half of the Doja, half of the OE, half of the fact that I'm that insane. Nigga, finna do 4 blocks stuck when niggas never put they Glocks up and get they cocks up. Nigga, you just can't stop up. Low to the brain, insane with the main gang that I maintain. Untouchable, cut your throat and leave you in the street for the lynch around your throat. Motherfucker, cause you ain't got no love for the block. Pop, kinda hot from the 24th Street block. Nigga, that took a shot. Rest in peace. Call me Agent Double O, smoke block. Yeah. I got that 9mm Glock and ready to put one in your knot. Rest in peace. Call me Agent Double O, smoke block. I got that 9mm Glock and ready to put one in your knot. Rest in peace. Call me Agent Double O, smoke block. I got that 9mm Glock and ready to put one in your knot. Rest in peace. Call me Agent Double O, smoke block. I got that 9mm Glock and ready to put one in your knot. Yeah, it's that 24th Street nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'll tell y'all something about them fools that can rest in peace. All them niggas who busted on my nigga Baby Reg, rest in peace. All the motherfuckers who busted on me and my nigga Heist, rest in peace. All them hoes, you know who you are. Rest in peace. You little trick ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? These to the real niggas, Lugsters, Blocksters, you know what I'm saying? X-rated Lugster, you know what I'm saying? All my niggas from the block, Maniac, you know, what's up, nigga? Been a long time. About to be down motherfuckers, you know? Motherfuckers gotta give motherfuckers props, you know? Motherfuckers that don't fuck, you know what I'm saying? Still the 4 blocks. And you know nothing. Fuck with these niggas. Niggas coming up. That nigga Sean, what's up, nigga? I'ma get at you, niggas. My nigga Trip. B-Dubs in the motherfucking ass. Trip. It's real block shit. In the mouth for the deuce fuck.
That nigga said the 9-4. Yeah. What up? You already know what it is. It's your brother Virgil Berry, a.k.a. Stacks with the Facts. And we here, Jack. You know I had to come in with that brother Lynch, man. You know what I'm talking about? Seeing as how we talking about the subject matter we discussing, You know, so I felt it was only right to play that song right there, man. You know what I'm talking about? You know, I mean, if y'all remember the title, Brother Lynch's album was called The Season of the Sickness, man. You know what I'm talking about? Classic album, man. Hey, how many of y'all done heard about this situation right here? Right? How many of y'all done heard about this situation? Right? Now, this happened a nice little second ago, right? This happened about 10 years ago, but it's resurfacing in the news again because some new developments have come up, right? But do y'all remember this, though? How many of y'all remember when this occurred? Right? Let's listen to some clips. Let's go.
Since ABC 15 first exposed a scandal involving a body donation business in Phoenix.
A place known as the Biological Resource Center, and a place with one promise.
Connects those who wish to donate their body to science with medical research and education facilities.
Turns out the donation was just the beginning.
The owner accused of selling bodies and body parts. A trial set to begin in just months. And tonight, new grisly details of what the FBI says really happened.
ABC 15's Nicole Valdez is live. And Nicole, this paints a Frankenstein-like picture.
Yeah, it really does. Katie and Steve, closed for years. This building off 24th Street, the university, doesn't look like much, but according to new claims in these court documents, the Biological Resource Center was essentially running a chop shop for human body parts, mixing, matching, and selling them in ways we never heard of until tonight.
Crazy.
Described as unsettling, but it sounds a whole lot worse. One FBI agent revealing what it was really like inside the Phoenix body donation facility. In 2014,
the Phoenix body donation facility, man. Let's listen, man. What's up with everybody, man? How y'all doing tonight, man? Y'all feeling good? Y'all great? You know, we back to the regular action grind today. You know what I'm talking about? Back to the work, back to the whatever it is you do to get your bread. Listen, man. How long have I been telling y'all about the Ouroboros agenda? How long have I been telling y'all about and putting y'all up on game about recycle? All right? Which is the recycling of fecal matter, or Lucifer spelled backwards. Let's go.
everything from buckets of heads, arms, and legs to coolers filled with severed penises when the
Pause, man. Freezers filled with pause, man. Severed bell heads, man. Pause. All right. How many of y'all remember this situation, man? This is crazy, right? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, Jack.
I raided the building.
Confused and angry. We thought this was going to be doing some good.
He even spotted a smaller head sewn onto a larger torso in a, quote, Frankenstein manner.
It wasn't a choice we made. It wasn't a choice any of the families made.
Body parts piled on top of each other inside Biological Resource Center, where families donated their loved ones for medical research.
Discoveries of sickness and disease, maybe come up with a cure.
Some say the company violated everything they promised.
Tragedy that's never resolved. And it just keeps going on
Crazy.
and deeper and deeper.
The limbs, according to that agent, with no apparent identification. The company sued months after the FBI raided families claiming their loved ones weren't treated with dignity and respect, a promise written on their own consent forms. The company also accused of selling body parts for profit after saying they'd only use the parts they needed and would cremate the ones they didn't and return them. A torso with a head apparently went for $2,400.
A torso with the head attached go for 24 scunny. Let's finish listening.
A leg about $1,100, They'd even sell knees and feet alone for under $500.
It's crazy.
Now, the owner of the Biological Resource Center was already sentenced, but he was only given probation. He will be back in court in October, though, for several civil lawsuits filed by Arizona families. For now, we're live in Phoenix. Nicole Valdez, ABC.
Right?
The 12 News I-Team. More than a year after finding body parts in the desert, families are finally learning if their loved ones were among them. These are people who donated their bodies to science only to find their remains just tossed on the side of the road.
It's taken months for DNA testing to identify some of the body parts. And through public records requests and interviews, the 12 News I-Team has been able to identify some of the victims in this case, uncovering a chilling mystery that spans halfway across the country.
Team 12's William Pitts brings us the story.
Your mother, your grandmother, your husband left out here.
I believe it's a leg. That's what we saw just now.
Left in pieces.
There's likelihood that there's more out here.
You trust them to take your loved one and treat them with respect, and that's not at all what happened.
Crazy.
One of those pieces was Doug Patterson.
This is a picture Doug really likes.
Doug is Cheryl's ex-husband, but they were still close.
He wanted to pretend like he wasn't that nice. You know, he's a big union carpenter guy, so, you know, got to be gruff, right? But he wasn't.
Cheryl was there when Doug died of heart failure in 2019.
He said that he really would like to donate his body to science in hopes that that could help someone.
He thought of the University of Washington. With his medical conditions, the university couldn't use Doug's body, but the family got a recommendation. Walter Mitchell at a company called Future Gen X.
At that time, we're thinking it's some place that's actually going to have students in, like a school, like the U, you know, something similar.
But Future Gen X had no students. It barely had an office, and Walter Mitchell seems to have been the only employee. Mitchell was a body broker, dealing in body parts to medical schools, training programs, research facilities. A year after Doug died, Future Gen X closed up shop, and Mitchell was on the road. Police reports show a former colleague later told police Mitchell left with 5 or 6 bodies in a U-Haul truck packed with dry ice. Mitchell was arrested in December of 2020 after hikers found the body parts laying out in the open in 2 remote places near Prescott.
But this right here, this is crazy. Is it in a bag or what is it? No, it's laying right there.
This is body cam video we obtained through a public records request, along with court records that show there were knees, legs, thighs, a shoulder, 5 heads.
I think they kind of threw some dirt and rocks over
Right.
in the ditch here.
They were still wrapped and packaged with the label of Mitchell's company, Future Gen X. When police tracked him down in Scottsdale, he refused to answer questions. But the surprises weren't over. When investigators searched Mitchell's apartment, they found a safe. The key was apparently on Mitchell's keychain. Inside, police say they found something even more unexpected. A cylindrical object, 8 inches long, capped at both ends with a fuse, a pipe bomb.
Wow.
Also in the safe, his ex-wife's expired passport. She told police she had no idea why he'd have it. Police said Mitchell refused to answer any questions about it.
Wow.
Walter Mitchell was a body broker for at least 30 years, from Oregon and Washington to California.
A body broker. A body broker. How many of y'all heard about the term body brokers? It's crazy. And y'all wonder what happened to all these people that be coming up missing. We're going to get to that. Well, I've been telling y'all, man, all this stuff is bound to come to the surface, man. And if you ask me, I think it's being done on purpose and intentionally to preemptively program us and desensitize us. Because they're not even hiding this stuff anymore. They're out in the open with it. Cases like this, we normally wouldn't hear about shit like this. You know? Tap in, walk with us, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. What y'all know about body brokers? What y'all know about human chop shots? I told y'all the Ouroboros agenda is in full effect.
Arizona. Anyone can run a body donation business. They don't yet have to be licensed in Arizona. The state legislature passed a bill requiring.
Whoa. So you mean to tell me in the state of Arizona, you don't have to have any type of licensure or bonding or anything? You could just like collect dead carcasses and sell them? That's what's going on in AZ, man. Crazy, Jack.
Licenses in 2017, but the Department of Health Services says it's still in the rulemaking process. So these companies can charge thousands in fees to sell or even rent body parts.
Whoa. Rent body parts? Hold on, man. Hold on. So you can rent body parts in Arizona. What type of freaky shit y'all got going on in AZ, man? Demonic, creepy, Dr. Frankenstein, Island of Dr. Moreau, goddamn it, human centipede shit y'all got going on in goddamn it AZ, man. Tap in, walk with us, man. Smash that like button, man. Click on the bell. Subscribe to the page. Damn, Patrick, at ease, bitch with your face ass. What's up, why? Uncle Diggity, what up, man? Yeah, Uncle Diggity, man. You see this weird shit, man? What's wrong with y'all, man? This is some demonic shit, man. Hey, listen. I'm telling y'all right now, this is demonic. Look at this dude. He look like he got some demons presiding over his ass. Oh, lizard-looking ass, man. He said dude was a body broker for over 30 years. So that lets you know this ain't nothing new. It's money involved, and there's a lot of people doing it. The question is, why is they bringing it to the surface now? Huh?
Very, very angry. All kinds of things are going through your mind. But in my heart,
you already know Dan Patrick.
Cheryl Harrison was right. The DNA test came back. One of those body parts was her ex-husband.
To be giving people ashes that we have been spreading in Doug's favorite places before we knew that those probably are not Doug's ashes. It's absolutely horrible.
Cheryl doesn't know whose ash.
Body brokerage is crazy, man. That is just insane, man. All right. Absolutely insane. All right.
Families who claim to have been taken advantage of by a Colorado funeral home finally have hope of resolution tonight.
Now, peep this, man. All right. This guy right here was involved with this, man, amongst others, man. He's the main character, though. This Walter Mitchell guy. Let's go.
Accused Megan Hess and her Montrose mortuary of mutilating their loved ones' bodies and then selling the parts on the black market. Well, Contact 7 Chief Investigator Tony Kowaleski has been following this story since day one.
So, Tony, similar case out of Arizona, and that yielded pretty big payout for some families.
Yeah, Shannon, and this is considered a landmark decision. Never before has a jury been asked to financially penalize owners of what many consider a body chop shop. This Arizona jury sent a message that will resonate around the world.
We, the jury,
You're listening to the voice of an Arizona court clerk.
And find the full damages to be $1.5 million.
Announcing the $58 million verdict.
And punitive damages to be $5 million.
Against a Phoenix body broker accused of misleading family members and profiting off the sale of bodies and body parts.
Right.
I think it sends a very strong message.
Mike Berg and David DeSalle are Denver-based attorneys who represented the Arizona families.
We had a jury that looked at someone who was deceiving families, who was stealing bodies, who was then selling to body brokers for profits, and said, enough.
The verdict included $50 million in punitive damages, a message that resonates to Colorado, where a jury could hear a similar lawsuit against this Montrose funeral home.
Do you want to explain why you chopped?
See, this is big business, clearly. right? Clearly, this is big business, right? My man, Walter Mitchell is being depicted as the proverbial scapegoat, right? Clearly, this is something that's been going on for quite some time. And I'm going to tell you, this stuff goes all the way back to biblical times. That's a good question, Uncle Diggity. Who buys body parts? Now, if you want to think surface level, you'll think like research facilities, maybe universities for maybe their cadavers for studying, the human body for people who are going to be doctors or whatever. I don't know. Right? I don't know. But who's buying them? I guarantee you. Now, you got to think about this is on the black market. This is not like no contract with a college university and the coroner department. This is black market with this guy, Walter Mitchell. He's doing this on the black market. So this is criminals and all type of ne'er-do-wells. Ne'er-do-wellers. That's a possibility, Dan Patrick. Right? Or it could be. Remember, I keep telling you about the Ouroboros agenda, man. Right? Right? And this falls right into it. Because let me tell y'all something, man. This is some stuff that, this goes down a path that most of y'all ain't probably going to be willing to go down, man. You feel me? Hardcore jail time. But the reason why the black market exists is so there could be. Now, I want y'all to understand that the black market is ran through the same financial system as legal. Hey, Uncle Diggity, I'm just sitting up here saying, man. I'm just saying, man. I gotta agree with Cat Williams, man. Just like all these burgers that cost $1 and people give away 1-cent burgers. Where the cows at? I almost want to take a trip through rural Ohio just to see if I see any cows out. Where are all these oxtails coming from? Weren't all the bison and oxen damn near wiped out during the 1800s? Isn't that why we used to play the game in elementary school called the Oregon Trail? Y'all remember the Oregon Trail? Let me present something to y'all to tickle your fancy. Pause. What about this right here, y'all? What about we have these illegal underground black human cadaver body part human chop shop markets as a source of food? But who's eating that? Now, like my man Uncle Diggity said, it could be, but you got to think, I want y'all to keep this in mind. This is on the black market. Now, am I saying that companies on the stock exchange don't purchase from the black market? No, I'm not saying that. I'm pretty sure some of them probably do. But let's think about it a little bit more in depth. Right? Right? You got to think, though, man, it's a lot of people come up missing in this country. And we're not even talking about other places. We talking about here in America, man. Do y'all have any idea how many children go missing in America every year? I'm talking about documented. I ain't even going to speak on undocumented, because I'm pretty sure that number is absolutely staggering. It's very disturbing, ain't it, Dan Patrick, man? Very disturbing, to say the least. Very disturbing. It shines a light on a bigger picture, right? That not only are humans trafficked sexually, right? They're also trafficked posthumously. Now you gotta think, man, how many people y'all think come up dead each year? How many people y'all think die each year? The number of children that come up missing every year in this country is absolutely astounding. And I'm talking documented. Some states don't keep records of this. You can call some states and ask them how many car accidents they had that year. They can tell you, but they can't tell you how many kids came up missing. The Amber Alert is a federal system. It's not a state-by-state system. It's just federalized into, nationwide and administered by the federal government. But, when you get an Amber Alert, that's not your state letting you know. That's the federal government through your state letting you know. State ain't got access to your damn phone like that, man. You hear me? They ain't got them type of contracts with the phone companies. Right? Now walk with me, y'all, man. Now hold on, y'all. They got videos. They got videos, man. Pause, man. Peep this, y'all.
You can't beat British grub. But these days, you've got to spend a packet to bring home the bacon. And don't even get me started on the eggs. The cost of living crisis is hitting Britain hard, with food prices rising at the fastest rate in 40 years. But now, a new line of affordable protein is hitting our shelves. This is engineered human meat. That's right, a protein made from human cells that promises to be cheaper and tastier than any of its competitors. I'm Greg Wallace, and I'm off to visit Good Harvest, where a whopping 6 tons of human meat is engineered every day. That is stunning. With the promise of cheap meat for all, it may well be the meaty miracle we need to ease the squeeze of the cost of living.
Anyone for human meat? I'm Michelle Ackley, and while Greg comes face to face with the production line, I'll be conducting a taste test with some very picky palates.
It's really tender. For the first time, we're going to find out where it comes from, how it's made, whoa, and what it tastes like.
Do y'all hear this shit? I tell y'all, the Ouroboros agenda is in full effect.
I'm up bright and early to check.
I'm telling y'all, the Ouroboros agenda is in full effect, man. You hear me? So after being told that we can be sold synthetic meat, right? Now, understand the floodgate that was open, and now the slippery slope we going down. Pause. Pause, OG, man. Pause. Pause, OG, man. Gotta relax, man. For real, man. Right, so not only are we being made to consume synthetic meat, you know, cultured from made from cultured chicken cells and cow cells. Now we're being convinced to eat synthetic human meat, cultured from human genes. Now, what y'all think about that? Now, if this ain't the Ouroboros agenda, I don't know what is. Right? I told y'all we're being made to consume ourselves. Understand what I mean when I say that shit, man. We're being made to consume ourselves in every way you can think of. Psychologically, spiritually, physically, biologically. We're being made to consume ourselves, man. You understand what I mean when I say that? Uncle Diggity said, what if the body parts acted as the ink for the 3D meat printer? There it is right there. Possibility. So we are going to become cannibals, more diseases. Exactly, OG. As I said, we being made to consume ourselves, man. The Ouroboros agenda. Recycle. The recycling of fecal matter. And just like OG said, man, that's going to keep us permanently sick. Perpetually sick. All right? Hey, Dan Patrick, man, hold on. I got to stop for a second, man. We got to stop for a second. Hey, y'all, whenever y'all spelling God, spell it in all capital letters. At minimum, a capital G, right? When you spell gods or God in lowercase letters, I want you to know you're not referring to the Most High. You're referring to demons. Right? Now, some of y'all probably don't know that, but to y'all that tap in with me, you know I emphasize on that because words mean stuff and they have power. I posted on Facebook earlier today a reason why a lot of our prayers aren't getting answered because we're calling on the wrong name. So I know my man Dan Patrick don't mind going ahead, just, you know, for future references, brother. You know, we got to give respect to the Most High. You know. But yeah, though, y'all, engineering human meat on the market. It's all good, Dan Patrick, brother, you know. Charge it to your head, not your heart, brother. You know. They are making synthetic meat cloned basically from human cells and then feeding it to us. This is absolutely disgusting.
The Good Harvest processing plant in Boston in Lincolnshire, but it wasn't the most scenic of drives.
And of course, in the UK is where all this stuff is going down. They sit up here and brag in the European Union countries especially. They brag about not having genetically modified products in their food supply and all that good stuff. But they're spearheading research and development into synthetic proteins from humans. This is disgusting, man. This is highly unethical. Who gave them the permission to do this type stuff, man? Let's go.
High fences, barbed wire, security lights. It's a bit like a prison. What next? Machine gun tower? Hello? It's Greg Wallace. I've got an appointment. I'm the bald bloke off the telly with the glasses.
Bald guy off the telly.
I couldn't wait to see the mysteries that lay inside. How do you solve the cost of living crisis with engineered human meat?
See, this is what I'm saying, man. This is what UN Agenda 2030 is all about. Remember when I keep telling y'all about watching out for these two words, sustainability and resilience. See, resilience originally is defined as the ability to bounce back or recover from adversity or a very challenging situation. But now, resilience means, especially these people, resilience means our ability to cope with perpetually increasingly worse and worse and worse situations. Do y'all understand what I just said? Real black gentleman, what's good with you, brother? It is, ain't it, man? It is absolutely grotesque. You hear me? We are being made to consume ourselves, y'all. This company is called Good Harvest out of Boston, Lincolnshire, United Kingdom. All right. Let's go.
It sounds like magic. And this is where the magic happens. The Good Harvest processing plant has been up and running for over 8 months. It contains both industrial and clinical operations on a site the size of 4 football pitches.
This is crazy, man. Now think about this company right here, and then think about companies like, I'm forgetting the name of it. I'm just gonna come to my head real quick. The name of the artificial womb facility. What's it called? Eco-Life. Or Eco-Light or Eco-Life or whatever they call. Now think about if these artificial womb facility companies, Eco-Life being one or the spearheading one, think about if they can have facilities where they can produce 30,000 synthetic humans a year. Now think about if they have numerous of these facilities all over the world. Yeah, it definitely is, man, real RBG, man. Damn factor. He said, sometimes I wish the Jedi Republic was real because I'll join them to stop this corruption. My nigga damn Patrick, you silly as hell, man. Yeah, you right about that though, man, RBJ Jack. Right? This is absolutely disgusting, man. You hear me? Some of y'all tried though.
Hey, you Mick.
Hey man, enough of you nasty niggas eat booty. Y'all might as well go ahead and eat some synthetic human meat. Eat ass.
Good to meet you, Greg. Very good to meet you. I'm here to learn. Right, come this way and I'll show you how that all works. I want to see everything. Oh, you will. Mick Ross oversees the production line and is in charge of over 60 full-time staff who engineer roughly 50,000 steaks every day.
And my thing is this: why such high production for something that is, I mean, shit, man. I mean, I guess if they produce, I guess they got the I really ain't familiar with Europe's laws, man, you know, especially since the European Union broke up and all that, man, you know. Or should I say United Kingdom left the EU? But, you know. Let's go, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. Yeah, Ecto-Life. Yeah, that's what it's called. Ecto-Life. My man, Uncle Diggity, man. ectolife, not eco-life, ectolife. Artificial womb facilities. They said it could produce 30,000 synthetic humans per year. Now just imagine if they had 100 of these facilities around the world. Or just here in America. You know what I'm talking about? My man RBG said, this is some hellacious information. Dude got fake nigga steak on his video like gyro me. Not fake nigga steak. Yeah, man, this is utterly disgusting. Let's go.
So come on then, Mick. How on earth do you grow human meat? I want to introduce you to our nutrient vat. Hello, nutrient vat, Greg Wallace, telepresenter, and your job is? Well, what its job is, it processes thin slices of tissue in a nutrient-rich mix, which you see here, and then cells start to grow. So over a 24-hour period, these will slowly fuse together into one great big, what we call a cake. So you're telling me that that is human flesh?
Hey, I'm sitting up here trying to tell y'all, man. Y'all go watch this video, man. I'm going to put it in This is crazy, man. You hear me? I want to show it, though, but y'all know YouTube tripping on the copyrights and all that stuff, and we got to box super, super cleverly. But this is this dude's show on YouTube, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I agree with you on that, OG. I will go right along with that, too. I'll say a combination of the two. All right? It's both. I'll say a mixture of the two. You know? Not only that, missing people, too, man. Y'all know a couple years ago, back in 2018, y'all know like 800,000, down near 1 million black men just came missing up out of New York's prison system. Hold on, man. Y'all don't know nothing about that? Y'all ain't heard about that? Exactly. Y'all remember that, man? I'm trying to find it for y'all. I'm gonna try this right here. Hold on real quick, y'all. Man, so they be wiping stuff off the internet, man. Pause. You heard about that, OG? They used to have lots of articles and stuff like that, man. Now it seems like they've been doing some scrub-a-dub-a-dubbing, man. Yeah, man. Let's see. They be scrubbing stuff off the internet, man. It's crazy. I told y'all the memory hole, man. The memory hole is real. A couple years ago, man, it had stories all on the news and the internet, man, was just around 800,000, down near 1 million niggas just missing out of the prison system, man. That families didn't know where they was at. They don't know about them being released or nothing. They just disappeared out of Elmira, Rikers, huh? Yeah, man. Y'all look into that, man. It's crazy. All right? This is crazy, though, right here, though, man.
Mick Ross oversees the production line and is in charge of over 60 full-time staff who engineer roughly 50,000 steaks every day. So come on then, Mick. How on earth do you grow human meat? I want to introduce you to our nutrient vat. Hello, nutrient vat, Greg Wise, telepresenter, and your job is? Well, what its job is, it processes thin slices of tissue in a nutrient-rich mix, which you see here, and then cells start to grow. So over a 24-hour period, these will slowly fuse together.
So basically, and this gives y'all proof of this being artificial design right here. Most High didn't design this, right? So basically in this tank right here, they're mimicking the process that our cells go through when they're generating muscle tissue, right? Mitosis, right? That's basically what this is. And as it sits in this tank of nutrient-filled tank, basically mimicking the environment inside of our bodies when our bodies are rebuilding or developing while as we're in our mother's womb, in our embryonics. Man, listen, man. You hear me? And I know that's the same thing I said too, Dan. Apparently, like they just talk about it like it's just so coolly, like it's human meat. Right? We being made to consume ourselves. I keep trying to tell y'all, man. Y'all better get hit to the Ouroboros, gentlemen. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. You know what I'm talking about?
into one great big, what we call a cake. So you're telling me that that is human flesh? Exactly. But why human meat? Why not animal meat? That's a very good question. We've got centuries of knowledge of human medicine at our side. We know more about humans than we do about animals. So we've mastered engineering human cells to make these structured flavors and sinews that we expect from the flavors of steaks we eat.
Man, y'all hear that shit, man? So spirit cooking, cannibalism, Cain and Abel, cannibalism has been a age-old thing. It's nothing new. In African cultures, specifically the Dogon culture, they believe that if you consume the flesh of your enemies, you would gain their strength. This was depicted in the movie District 9. You ever seen that? You said they tired of purple, Uncle Daddy? said they tired of fronting, huh? They just say, we just want to be all out with it, huh? Just nasty, man. This is disgusting, man. I keep telling y'all, we're being made to consume ourselves, man. Understand what I mean when I say that.
Good Harvest encourages people who need the income to sign up, select their own extraction site, and get paid within the week. You expect to be feeding the nation with this. You're going to need a lot of donors. Well, it's well in demand, and we've got a lot of people coming forward.
So this is highly unethical. This goes even against the demonic Hippocratic oath, right? Or hypocritical oath. This is very disgusting, man. It's very demonic. So they're reverse engineering human meat, right? Man, listen, man. So if they're basically grafting, they said only earthlings. See, no, Dan Patrick, you're wrong. Huh? Now, you know I'm about to bust your bubble, right, Dan Patrick? Pause. I constantly show y'all this, and I'm glad Dan Patrick said that, because that's not all the way true. That's not quite so. Uncle Diggy he said, 1, convince the people to eat the intestines of the foot. Exactly. 2, convince them to eat each other. Couldn't have said it better myself, Uncle Diggity. Now, I explain this to y'all frequently to let y'all know that this right here is not the Most High's original design. And it's in his permissive will that we are allowed to be housed within this reality. Now, when you say we're not reptilian, I beg to differ, Dan Patrick. Every last human on this planet has a part of their brain called the reptilian complex. We all have this. I don't care what your culture is, your nationality, your race, any of that. Every human has a R complex or reptilian complex within their brain. It's the oldest part of the brain. Right? And within the reptilian complex, we have the pineal gland, the amygdala, the medulla oblongata. You know, right? Now think about those three parts of the brain: the amygdala, the medulla oblongata, and the pineal gland. The corpus callosum is involved with the reptilian complex too. That's where we get dual nature from and duality. All right. The corpus callosum is that line that separates our brains down the middle. Right. It's the structure that houses the blood-brain barrier. You ever heard of the blood-brain barrier? The R complex is the reason why we have a corpus callosum or a split brain. All right. So when you say we're not reptilian, Dan Patrick, that's not all the way accurate. We're actually all very reptilian, not in our presence or our appearance, but in our genetic structure. Now, the question you got to ask yourself, Dan Patrick, is how did the R complex get there? Because this ain't part of the Most High's original design. How did it get there? Listen to this. Terenzo, what's happening, man? Yeah, man, that was my movie back in the day, man. My nigga Terenzo Jones tapping in, man. What's good with you, man? It's crazy, y'all, man. Listen, I keep telling y'all we're being made to consume ourselves, man. Want y'all to over, enter, out of understand what I mean when I say that, man. So, yeah, that's why you tap in with your brother. Stats with the facts, Dan Patrick, man. And we're going to get it together, man. We're going to get to the root. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get to the fabric fibers of where it all come from, man. When you think about people like Sigmund Freud, he really studied this part of the brain. This is where flight or flight comes from. This is where sexual depravity or sexual desire, I'm gonna say not sexual depravity, I'm just the sexual desires originate from the reptilian complex. Fight or flight, hierarchical structures, mind, you feel me? Survival of the fittest. Like I said, fight or flight. You know, get mine. You know what I mean? Before you get mine. Get mine before you get yours type of mentality. Independent. Y'all didn't know we wasn't designed to be independent? Well, man was. All right. R complex. Look into it. You always hear me talk about it, and I don't talk about it for no reason. This is a specific reason why I talk about the reptilian complex. So to anybody who would question or say something, not to put you on the spot, Dan Patrick, just use as an example, but like my man Dan Patrick said, we're not reptilians. I beg to differ. Right? Now, depending on depending on what your bloodline is, you might have some little bit extra reptilian genetics. You know? Remember people born with tails and shit like that? You know? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. You tap in with your brother and your brother, man. We always gonna learn something, man. And we're gonna break things down and connect the dots, like I say, to seemingly unrelated people, places, events, situations, organizations. You did? Because we're going to get straight to it, man. You know, this is disgusting. Right? Utterly disgusting.
The other great thing about it is it's an opportunity to be paid. Would you ever consider donating yourself?
So the incentive, listen, this is how they're going to get human cells to be able to culture and cultivate from, because they're going to give people money to come to these facilities at Good Harvest, right? And they're going to be able to donate their cells, right? People born with tails, webbed fingers, split tongues. People born with severe skin disorders that cause their skins to look scaly like a reptile. Oh man, you already know, Dan Patrick, man. Each one, teach one, brother. It's my pleasure. This is why I'm here. This is why I'm here to do what I do. This is why I do what I do. And it's my pleasure, man. You hear me? It's my duty, my obligation. I just happen to like it. You know? You see people with skin disorders where their skin look all scaly. Right? Yeah, man. Crazy, right?
Maybe I would. I mean, I may have.
So they giving people money to go to this Good Harvest facilities and donate their cells or whatever, how they do it. Maybe a little minor biopsy. Maybe they get some from your tongue or something. I don't know. You know, maybe they need to get some cells from your thigh, because I don't know. I'm just assuming here, you know. We're being made to consume ourselves, y'all, man. Don't fall trick to this stuff, man. I'm about to become a straight plant-based. I'm about to be a straight plant-based, nothing but fruits and vegetables, and that's it, and water, man. God damn, man, they sit up here feeding us fake cows, fake chickens, fake pigs, fake whatever, oxen, fake oxen. All of a sudden, you got oxtails everywhere. You don't see any oxen, right? Somebody go Google where in America is oxen raised. Let's go.
My bills are as high as anybody else's. You know, I've got a young family, I've got a daughter to feed. So, and would you feed your family human steaks? Oh yes, most definitely. Already
have. Listen to this.
After the donor's tissue samples are placed in the nutrient vat, they're stimulated with electrodes and left to grow at 40 degrees centigrade at the proving bay. So, Greg, after a few hours, this is what we're left with. Whoa! No way!
Y'all can see this.
Mate, that's the biggest chunk of meat I've ever seen. I mean, scientifically, that's amazing. But in terms of food, that is stunning. This is incredible, isn't it? That is stunning. Look at it. This 30-kilogram protein cake will be cut into nearly 100 steaks, and it's all been grown from the cells of just one person. And if you'll give me a hand to lift it up.
This is what I call recycle. The Ouroboros agenda. This is utterly disgusting, man. And I was looking into this stuff, man. I was like, man, this is terrible, man. But I keep telling y'all, it's the Ouroboros agenda, man. I keep telling y'all, man. Right? And I know some of y'all think, like, what's the Ouroboros? What do you keep saying, the Ouroboros agenda, man? XL Pro, what happening, man? My man Terenzo Jones in the building, man. What y'all talking about, man? My man Uncle Diggity say, you know the meat is in an abundance when you can make a cheesesteak out of it. Some folks got the oxtail cheesesteaks floating out there. That's unheard of. That's what I'm saying, man. You already know XL Pro, what happening, man? I I don't even, man. I don't cool on the oxtails, man. This is certain stuff I ain't gonna rock with, man. You know, you got this, you know, oxtails everywhere, man. I don't, you know, where the oxen at though? You know, this is crazy, man.
There we go. 1, 2, 3, that's it. Whoa, crying out loud. We're going to take it over onto the resting board. There we go. Wow. This must be a relatively new process. It is. I mean, under EU law, we couldn't possibly operate machines like this due to legislation, but thankfully now we're out. We can harvest people and we can pay them for their flesh. So what happens to this now? Right, well, this will either be cut in.
Man, do y'all understand what's going on with this right here, man? There's synthetically growing human meat derived from human cells that people come and donate for money, and this company basically recultures the cells into making. This is disgusting, man. I wish I could show y'all this video, man. You know, we got a box cleverly, y'all. Y'all can go check this out, man. Engineering human meat on the market, man. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Y'all go type that in your YouTube search engine and it'll come up. Pause. I keep telling y'all, man, or abortion agenda made to consume ourselves.
Steaks, or it'll go off and be processed for sausages, burgers, you name it. You can do anything with it. Proper space
They
age.
do, don't it, OG?
Leads me up, Scotty. I've got to grips with the guts of human meat production, but I wanted to know, how does this new protein compare to a real steak? It was time for that all-important taste test. I knew just the chef for the job. I'm off to Le Gavroche, a 2 Michelin star restaurant in the exclusive London borough of Mayfair, to see top chef Michel Roux Jr. Chef, look at this. Look, I am seriously intrigued. This is a meat I've never seen before. I want to see what the fat content's like. I want to see what the flavour's like. I want you to cook it, because I don't know anybody better. Hang on a minute. Good Harvest, made by humans, from humans? Yeah, these come from 3 donors in the northeast of England. Wow. I wonder if that affects the flavour. You're right. Do donors from the northeast of England have a different flavour and texture to ones from the southeast? I would have thought so, because
Pause,
it's what we call in
man.
French.
Pause, man. Do you hear the conversation these dudes is having? Pause, man. It's crazy, man. He said, I want to cry, but I can't because I'm too manly to do it. Y'all hear the conversation? They're discussing that human cultured meat is going to taste different based off of where these people are from. That is disgusting, man. LSD having this way right now. I gotta say that, man.
It's where you were brought up. You are what you eat at the end of the day. And we're going to find out.
For my blind taste test, Michelle would cook up 3 different steaks, and we'd work out what sort of person they were grown from.
Ideally, I want it reared outside. I want it looked after, not stressed.
These donors were from the northeast, so what about a beer-fed Geordie?
I don't know. It's very, very difficult to get my head around. This looks quality. So we're just going to...
You all right? Okay.
I'm going to put it on the plate. So we just need to let it rest for 5 minutes, and then you can taste it.
Michelle had cooked up a human meat feast of 3 succulent steaks. Now the taste test could begin. Wow, beautifully cooked, of course, nicely presented.
That's a fact.
Should we both try this one first?
Okay. Right. Let's go.
These engineered steaks.
Nah, Uncle Diggity, they pay them, bro. They put out ads like for similar to what you would go if you were gonna do a clinical trials. Y'all hit the clinical trials? You know, you got some people out there be getting taking experimental drugs and shit for money and shit. Some of them joints be paying some bread, you hear me? But it's the same with this. they give these people money, and they come in and they donate their cells. Like I said, maybe a leg muscle sample, or I don't know, a thigh muscle, whatever, however they do it. And they pay you to come donate. They pay you. I'm pretty sure they pay you probably quite handsomely too. Y'all cool on a good heart. Hey, listen, man, let me find out some of y'all want to try this stuff out, man. You know, we rebuke all spirit cooking. We rebuke all cannibalism, and we cut the heads off of those demons, cast them out, cast them down, right? Bind them up, bind them down, decapitate them, and send them back into the fiery pit from whence they came. You understand me? Yeah. It's crazy, y'all, man. Let's go.
Grown from the cells of human donors who are paid for their flesh. But can we guess which sort of person each steak has been grown from?
Yeah, you've got to chew this one. This.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. I keep telling y'all, man. Y'all think I'm just be saying some stuff to be sounding like I'm just like, I ain't saying y'all, just, people be thinking that, man. You know? Keep trying to tell y'all, man. Y'all remember when I did the show on the Ouroboros agenda? It is, ain't it, though? For real, Uncle Diggity, man. That's why I wanted to do this show, man. We should be concerned about this, man. Because if they're not already doing this in America, it's coming. Pause. And we sit here arguing with each other over bullshit gender war stuff. And we are being made to consume ourselves. Now, who you think the first people they're going to get this stuff to? He said no more. No mas, no mas. Yeah, man. This is terrible, right? Disgusting, right? Yeah, man. You know? When I did this show called the Ouroboros Agenda. Right? Notice the sign of the Ouroboros is a snake eating its tail. All right? That is the representation of recycle. This Ouroboros symbol of a snake eating its tail. Right? That is a demonic symbolic representation of when y'all hear me talk about being made to consume ourselves or recycle. Crazy, right? Absolutely insane, y'all, man. This is. You feel me? And this stuff is going on and on and on and happening all over the world. Now, what type of situation you think is going on over here in Israel right now? You know, Yeah, that's the Ouroboros, man. You know? Yeah, this is the Ouroboros, or the snake serpent eating its tail, representing the demonic paradigm of Refical, right? Or Lucifer, spelled backwards in Latin Vulgate. Smash that like button, click on the bell, and subscribe to the page. They're really on some other stuff now. Oh yeah, they on some BS, man. Yeah, they on some. That's crazy. That's what I be talking about when I be talking about the memory hole, y'all. You know? See, that's why you can't go off the urban dictionaries. Damn, man, they really used to cut it off the internet. I don't understand why they would. Wow. Now that's crazy, y'all. That's crazy. The Ouroboros agenda is in full effect, y'all.
Traffic stop in Goodyear leads to the discovery of a chop shop, and the details are just now coming into ABC 15. Dustin Dingle was pulled over in his truck on Saturday for having an unsecured load. Apparently, he and his passenger were suspected of shoplifting at a nearby Walgreens a week earlier. The passenger's child in the truck as well, so the grandmother had to come pick up the child before the pair went to jail. The grandmother told officers Dingle brought a boat to her house and tore it apart. Yeah, and then it turns out the $20,000 boat had actually been stolen from Cabela's in Glendale. At least according to police, Dingle told police somebody owed him some money, so he was keeping the boat as payment. But investigators found Dingle had posted advertisements already for boat and trailer parts, matching those from that stolen boat.
This stuff was nationwide, boy. Phoenix got busted and it just opened up the floodgates. You hear me?
Phoenix officials said that the arrest happened when the DPS Vehicle Task Force executed a search warrant. Stolen vehicles and a utility trailer in an industrial area were found northeast of 35th Avenue and Buckeye. The two men were arrested and they were identified as 48-year-old Martin Valencia and Marco Guzman. Both are accused of conducting a chop shop and also trafficking stolen property. Valencia is also facing theft and drug-related charges.
Right. It's crazy, right? Yeah, man. I keep telling y'all about the Ouroboros agenda, man. You know? You know? This is a serious situation, y'all. And I keep telling y'all that, you know, we're being made to consume ourselves, man. You know? Appreciate everybody coming out tonight, man. We ain't gotta drag this out. You feel me? Smash that like button, kick on the bell, subscribe to the page, share us. And tomorrow night, y'all know we're gonna get to it. E&E Sports. Ooh, we got a lot going on, man, to talk about tomorrow, man. It's gonna be exhilarating and exciting. Make sure you tap in and walk with us. You know? Very eventful week in sports. This week passed. Even got some games on tonight. You did. Y'all know tomorrow we're going to get straight to it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it, and we always going to do it like we used to it, man. Thanks everybody for coming out tonight. Appreciate it. You know what I'm talking about? You could be anywhere in the world, but you're right here with me, and I appreciate that. Jack. You know? Love all the support. Appreciate all the support, man. I really do. You know? Smash that like button, man. Click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. Tomorrow night we getting into it, man. We got a whole range of things to cover tomorrow, man, for E&E Sports Tuesdays. My brother King Els, we're gonna be in the building. It's gonna be a beautiful situation. Make sure y'all tap in. You know what I'm talking about. We are being made to consume ourselves, brethren and sisters. And I want y'all to be aware of this stuff, man. Right? Now, they're doing this in the UK. I can only imagine where else this is going on at, man. You know, people come up missing every day, B. Makes you wonder about all the missing people, missing children, never to be found again. You know? Yeah, man. Y'all tap in, walk with us, man. Appreciate everybody coming out tonight, man. You know? We are with this dreams, man.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already a man, and by then it was nothing to me but blindness. Victory has defeated you.
Gotta know your next move when you speak to a boss. Gotta respect the dance when you speak on a loss. Everybody wanna taste of the skin sauce. When stacks got the facts, you don't hear them before. Gotta know your next move when you speak to a boss. Gotta respect the dead when you speak on a loss. Everybody wanna taste of the skin sauce. When stacks got the facts, you don't hear them before.
I used to be stacks with the packs, now I'm stacks with the facts. Now
I drop knowledge. Used to cook straight, drop crack. E&E, coronavirus to take over. CW elite brethren, the wait's over, right? Y'all be addicted to the limelight, mediocre balls, knowing that y'all don't right. I hypnotize the track like the nigga practice voodoo. Voice of God, Crimson Mist, Tootsies and Hootus. The rap game is in the abyss I can easily swim through. I'm like the Gordon Fisherman and you rappers is seafood. Grand champion, this bitch, you should call me your seafood. Make sure my energy is up cause the devil's deceitful. And everything that we see and sing ain't nothing but a dream inside of another dream. And everything that we see and sing ain't nothing but a dream inside of another dream.
Gotta know your next move when you speak to a boss. Gotta respect the dead when you speak on the loss. Everybody wanna taste of the skin sauce. When Stacks got the facts, you don't hear nothing false. Gotta know your next move when you speak to a boss. Gotta respect the dead when you speak on the loss. Everybody wanna taste of the skin sauce. When Stacks got the facts, you don't hear nothing false. Throw them all on a boat, start shipping them off. E&E, give gratuity for tipping them off. Find them in the West Wing, start clipping them off. Let Stacks hold them up while I finish them off. That so nauseous, man, I'm sick by the thoughts. That Ocean 6, that Bellagio vault. Man, we killing everything like a British assault. And if they sick of these kids, we the illest adults. All these hating cats is fraud, filled with jealousy. Another beat murder, they charging me with accessory. Brought the cook, got the ingredients in the recipe. Pardon me, I'm still smoking on hydrotherapy. Literally, still getting paper with the printer off. Y'all still don't got no bark, that's a winter call. So fuck y'all, get a permanent flick off. Don't speak to me for less than $250, that's a rip off. Know your next move before you speak to a boss. Gotta respect the dead when you speak on the law. Everybody wanna taste of this E&E sauce. When Stacks got the facts, you don't hear nothing false. Gotta know your next move before you speak to a boss. Gotta respect the dead when you speak on the law. Everybody wanna taste of this E&E sauce. When Stacks got the facts, you don't hear nothing false.
I, being poor, have only my dreams. I spread my dreams under your feet. Tread softly, because you tread on my dreams. I assume you dream